Oh, I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah.
I think the biggest thing probably was because at first, obviously, you remember both of us were pretty skeptical, right? And it's just because it's so foreign to what we were brought up as, what we were taught growing up. And so, we were lucky because we got a lot more access to you than, say, somebody else does. So we talked a lot about it prior to even starting. But once we started and started to get it a little bit more, then it was a pretty easy decision to start coming on a regular basis.
And I think because it makes sense, it's logical, you just think about it, and it's not, it is complex, but it can be just basic, and it makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, Ava was born with a cleft palate, and so within a few days they told us that surgery would be required and things like that. And obviously before that, we were going on a regular basis getting our spines checked and things like that. But Ava was checked right away, and all that. That being said, she had her surgery, and checked her in the hospital, did all that, kept up with our regular care. And on our every follow-up appointment we had with the surgeon, he was astounded at how quickly she healed. And I mean, as far as dealing with the pain even, she was just amazing. So, that could be a part of just being an infant and having that done also, but I think more than that, I think it was because, she had a
Clear
nervous system. And I mean, she had all the messages were getting through to the body, nice and clear. So that was the biggest thing that we really had a problem with, was like, okay, so we said, if we put the tubes in her ears, is she never going to get an ear infection? Well, I said, well, no. Well, then, so we said, well, what's the point? We'd rather, like we've talked about several times, which is let the body deal with the issue that's happening, or the symptoms that arise, and let the body deal with it, rather than having some interference in there. So I think that's been the biggest thing for us, is that, like you said, we question everything now, where before because this person is a doctor, or this person is a whatever. Again, it's not just limited to doctors. I mean, we question literally everything now, which is great. And you can ask them, if they get a cut on their hand, that's, more people are like, oh, get some stuff on there and get a Band-Aid on it.
We ask them, what is your body doing?
Yeah, what's your body doing? Why is it doing that? And they'll say, oh, the body's sending blood there, so it gets hard and then it'll protect it. And so it's I wish we would have had that growing up, because they're going to be so much further ahead in the understanding of themselves as far in their bodies.
Definitely energy. Definitely. Being a mom of 3, not getting much sleep, I feel much better. I can't imagine how I would feel without it.
And running a construction company and being in a job where you're physical, nearly every day for 8 to 10 to 12, sometimes 15, 16 hours a day, and physical from start to finish. It's, the next morning I wake up and I'm ready to rock and roll, and it's, you sleep better. I find that, and we were just talking about this tonight, I find that I enjoy food more. I never really enjoyed food as a kid, or even as a young adult, right? And now,
like actually tasting the flavors.
Yeah, it's improved that for me. The sleeping, I think, is the biggest thing, because I find that we, and again, because of our situation, we don't need 8 to 9 hours of sleep to function properly the next day. If we get 5 or 6, we're going to be fine. So that's a big thing for us. And it's, we find that I physically recover a lot faster.
definitely, and our kids.
Yeah, our
for
kids
sure.
are crazy that way.
You hear mothers talking about their kids having, you know, the flu and what they're giving them, and how long it's taking them to
Yeah.
get over it. So where our kids are, they'll have the symptoms, they'll be over it. Yeah.
Yeah, where some people have it for, some kids have it for weeks. Our kids process it in a matter of 2 or 3 days, and you know, and they're back to themselves. It's great.
They impact, yes, as parents, as
Yeah.
people, you know, it just improved our life all over.
Yeah, yeah. Empowering is a great word for it, because you feel so much more knowledgeable, even though, you know, really the information was always there, but you feel so much more knowledgeable, and it's just a matter of opening up your mind and accepting these things as, you know.
And having the confidence to express that you don't believe
Yeah. 'Cause
what
that-
everybody else believes.
Yeah, 'cause that's
and
tough.
that's okay.
Yeah, because that's a tough part, because, I mean, percentage-wise, I can't imagine, but, you know, we're in a low percentile as far as how we think, and so trying to get that across to people is sometimes tough, but man, oh man, when people get it, you know, they get it, and it's, you know, it makes a big difference for everybody, so.
It's the best thing you could do for your family.
Oh, I